if there's over 50%, then that will stand, okay? So the question is, do you want to keep 15.3 and replace it over 2.2? If you vote yes, 22.23, raise your paddles.
Yes.
3 noes, 1 abstention.
So that means that proposal passes. So 15.3 will stay, but 22.2 is now off the list of strong and reliable claims. The second, thank you.
There was one more. Yeah.
Thank you.
You want to recommend getting rid of one of them?
There was one more that was part of that group of 3.
Okay.
It was number 35. So if you look at 35 and
Now
15.3, 35 says Prop 10 is not about what to decide, it's about who can decide. Prop 10 will allow regulation of rent control policies to be determined at local levels. 15.3 says Prop 10 to create rental control policies or rent control boards. Rather, it provides communities the option to create such policies and organizations. They both essentially say the same thing. I don't know which one you like the wording better for. So
if you want to make a proposal, you can. Otherwise, both claims will stay.
Okay. I propose that we keep 15.3 and that we removed number 35 as a duplicate.
Okay, everybody clear about the ask? Are you ready to vote? All right, have your paddles ready on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, raise your paddles.
Abstention.
All right, so that proposal goes through. So you have remaining is 15.3, but the other 2 claims are now off the list. Okay, so the group that worked on claim 4. What we're calling now 4.2, we'll pull that up. This is actually another replace claim. So the group indicated that they took the claim 4.1 and they refined it to a new claim. So is the proposal to replace the old 4.1 with this new language to be the new 4.2 claim? That's correct, from Shirley. So let's read it. Do you want to read it, Shirley? Or whoever from the group made the proposal? Sorry.
We propose to replace 4.1 with 4.2 by limiting rent increases. Tenants will have a greater share of disposable income available to spend, which could contribute to the growth of a more vibrant local economy.
Question from Rose.
Wasn't this already a claim for
Replaced by this new 4.2. Okay. Add some more. Sure.
Yeah, they make
Minor changes, somebody just said.
Just ask if anybody needed any rationale behind the change. All clear? Okay.
Okay, so I think people ready to vote on this one? All right, so have your paddles ready. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Raise your paddles.
Well, I was
19 yes.
0 no, 1 abstention.
Okay, so 4.2 4.2 replaces 4.1. All right, so now we have another new claim to consider. This wouldn't replace any others, but this would become a new claim. And we'll go down to what is now called Claim 37, which was this group 2. So who from that group would like to read the claim out loud? Oh.
Prop 10 would repeal the Costa-Hawkins Act, which currently provides exemptions for rent control on single-family dwellings, houses built after 1995, and rent increases upon vacancy for a unit already rent-controlled.
Okay.
It is.
Allows-
And allows rent increases upon vacancy.
Yeah, it's just a typo.
Well, not really, it's,
Well, no, not just a typo, but they meant to allow.
after 1995 and allows rent increases.
I don't believe it's just houses built after 1995. I think it's housing units built after 1995. I'd like
Yeah,
a
I think it said
correction.
housing.
Housing,
Yeah.
housing units. Okay, so housing units built after 1995. So the group that crafted that, is that how you want it to read? All right.
Rose has it.
Oh, Rose.
We could also just say it as structures built after 1995. No, I think that one's better.
Okay. Okay. All right. Ready to vote on this one? Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2. Yeah, this is for strong and reliable. So is this a strong and reliable claim? Strong and reliable enough to vote it in for consideration for tomorrow's.
Well, it was actually February 1st, 1995. So should that be more specific? Well, if someone reads this, so they're going to think, what day, and what if it was January or something?
Somebody said it has more than 30 words already. I'm going to just look back to the group. Do you want to make any changes before we vote on this?
How many words were counted?
36 words. So we are not actually wordsmithing this. This is really to get the content to a level of strong and reliable. Yeah. So are you ready for the group to vote on this one? Okay. So this is it strong and reliable enough to pass through? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Raise your paddles.
Yeses.
20 yes. It's not the goal, but it's pretty good. Okay. All right. So one more new claim, and we'll pull it up. It's now called 38, and this group will read the claim.
A Stanford University study published October 11, 2017 showed that San Francisco experienced higher rental costs and insufficient supply of affordable housing under existing rent control policies.
And so again, this is a strong and reliable check. Is a strong and reliable piece of information. Okay. Ready to vote? 1, 2, 3. Raise your paddles.
19, yes.
I didn't have time to go through the reliable.
Oh, do you?
Not that I need to determine, or I have to.
0 no's, 1 abstention.
Okay, so it passes. All right, nice work, everybody. This is good. All right, so I think this is it for the day. You've completed your task for the day. You have IR. You have just one more to do. So for tomorrow, just to kind of set you up, as I suggested, you will go through a prioritization and sorting. You'll be taking all of those claims and trying to figure out where they belong, and then prioritizing them into the list, and figuring out which top 8 go into the key findings, which top 3 go into the pro side, and which top 3 go into the con side. You'll also have an opportunity in groups to work on crafting a summary of the pro side and summary of the con side. There will be an opportunity to check for typos. So we will have a committee that's working basically over lunch to kind of work through the typos, making sure that the language is kind of consistent, that you're spelling out acronyms, that you're looking for grammar, looking for punctuation, all of those things. And you'll also get to do a final vote on your final product. And after that, there's all sorts of fun stuff that happens, like a press conference. We'll do a closing circle. We'll all celebrate, and it'll be really great. So get some sleep tonight. We will start promptly at 8:30 again tomorrow morning. And I think the last order of business is just to fill out your evaluation. So nice work.
Since tomorrow's the last day, what's the checkout time?
Yeah, so I was told checkout is at 11. We will verify. We will make sure there's a morning break, but you should check out and bring your stuff up here, right? Is that right, Robin? Yeah, so just bring your stuff up here. So I would, yes.
There won't be, sorry.
No time.
There really time to go down to your room in the morning. So check out before you come up here in the morning.
Okay.
Bring your stuff with you.
Leave, so bring
We'll
all your
keep it
stuff
back here.
with you when we start at 8:30.
Okay, what about our rides to the airport? Are we getting rides by Ashley again? Is that-
Rides by Ashley. She'll be making a run. Yep. So she will do a couple runs to the airport. Yep.
I got my card too, so I can take a couple people
Cool.
after that.
All right. Okay. So there's a couple of you that can help out with that. We can coordinate that tomorrow. Yeah. Awesome. You will get to the airport. Yes.
I just wanted to ask if tips are receipts that we should give to you, like your housekeeping. Is
Not
that covered
to
or
me.
not?
Robin's shaking her head no.
No.
But still tip
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
And
Feel
any,
bad, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
and someone asked about reimbursables. So any reimbursables for like your Lyft or your Uber, any of those things, you have to send those in to Kelly at Healthy Democracy, and she'll reimburse you after the fact. So you need to send your receipts in before you get reimbursed. So don't plan on doing any of that business while you're here. You'll have to do it after you leave.
You should have all gotten those little
And
papers
you
that we
should get-
passed out yesterday.
Yeah, you should have gotten a slip that gives you explanation of your. Some people are saying they did not get that. So we'll make sure you get, this is what it looks like. If you don't have it, go see Lynn or Robin, the Healthy Democracy staff.
I think one of the people that they knew had something to turn in.
Okay, well, if you need this sheet and you don't have it, then go see Robin or Lynn after the session closes today.
Does that include figuring out the mileage as well, driving here?
Kelly
Kelly's
figures out the
figuring that out.
mileage based on Google Maps.
Yeah.
Kelly will be
She'll
sending
take
out
care of
those
you.
And so we
mileage
don't need to
things.
submit those?
No, she said she would submit it after the fact.
Only if they were told. If they were told, then you would have gotten.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Raising a yes or no paddle, are these paddles for us to take?
More, I was gonna
Oh.
ask the HR, let me just tell you that there will be more information about that tomorrow. So take care of them, don't write on them.
No.
Leave them here, yeah, leave them here. Tim.
Will we send a copy of the full statement that gets published and everything?
So there is a question about where this will be published and how the citizen panel will get to see it. I don't know if that's something to now, but that has been a question I've heard from a couple people.
The statement, you'll get the statement at the end of the day tomorrow before you leave. You'll get to take it with you, and unless we're really late and some of you have to go to the airport, but fingers crossed, you'll all get it. If we all stay on time, we'll get it to you by the end of the day in paper form. It'll also go on the Healthy Democracy website along with all the other statements for past CIRs, and it will be distributed through the media by our press people and various means. Anything to add to that?
Yeah, we'll do our best. I mean, the idea is you've worked very hard on this, and we want to get in front of as many people as possible. So know that you're going to be part of that too, right? Friends, neighbors, social media, we'll give you a few tips on how to do that. I also just wanted to say, check out Kevin from you. It's sort of a moot point. You really should move stuff out in the morning. Those of you who have parked here and your room key is your magic parking pass, they have told me that you can go ahead and check out and get your car out later if they still access. Oh, I know right now. I may know.
Okay, thanks, Robin.
Still to keep the room.
Good, yes.
Okay.
There's a room box.
Anybody wants to
Just
look
got
at
it,
that?
yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So will the statement that we receive, is it going in the mail to people or is it?
Well, the statement that we're creating and that we'll receive tomorrow, will that go out in the mail to people in California, or is it just you guys are going to send it to us like electronically so we can put it on social media?
It'll
Okay.
be a PDF document. It'll be on our website. We'll have an email to us as an attachment.
Okay.
Because this is a pilot, and the first time it's ever happened in California, it doesn't have an official place in the voters pamphlet or voter guide. But we certainly hope that in the future it will, like it does in Oregon.
Yeah.
That's right.
This is the moment.
Has this been in the voter's guide up in Oregon? Very soon.
Yes.
Yes, it was passed into law as a part of the election process in Oregon in 2011, and since then, it's been in voters guide every election. Mhm.
So does that mean we have to lobby our legislators to get them here?
You're gonna make up.
You wouldn't say no to that.
Do you guys have people that are currently lobbying for it? Not in California yet. Okay.
All right.
You guys can send us information via email on how we can do that, though.
That's a great idea.
Okay.
Actually, at the Gap CIR video conference, some of the experts are really interested in moving this forward. We may end up having a number of national guests who are very interested in so anyone of you and part of that.
All right. Thank you.
Will any of the video that was like on a live streaming be available for us to receive later?
It's all on YouTube.
YouTube? Oh, great. Thank you.
Yep, it's already there.
You go to the Healthy Democracy Archives.
They're hearing everything on the mic, but they're not seeing.
So it's not on Instagram.
It's not on Instagram. Not yet. On YouTube. Yeah. How does the comment section look? You'll have to check that out for yourself.
They are, people are allowed to comment. There hasn't been a lot of people watching this live stream. There are a lot more watching that.
Yeah.
Sometimes
All right. So we want to get you out of here. Let's Let's do your evaluation, some downtime before you have another full day. Thanks, everybody.
She'll go in front of the camera and just wait.
No, we need it.